For one couple, this last year, the pandemic has managed to reignite their passion and reunite their family. Earlier, Tory spoke with Valerie and Michael about their renewed love story and our special series, Love in the Time of COVID. Take a look.
Valerie and Michael, thank you so much for being on DBL. I have a question. You were married for about 8 years and you got divorced. Tell me about how the divorce came about. And during the 4 years you guys were divorced, what were you both doing?
Well, obviously marriage has its challenges. We know this, but I think that during that time there was a lot of turbulence. I was diagnosed with the brain tumor. Things were a little bit crazy. We had a small child and, both of our careers, and we were just so busy doing what we were doing. And unfortunately, I think sometimes work gets in the way, believe it or not. But, we've learned to understand as we grew to sort of balance. When we were divorced, we still maintained the focus on our 10-year-old daughter, and her name's London, and she became our big focus. And we maintained making sure that everything we did, from camp to back to school days to vacations, we did a lot of it together to make sure that there was unity between us.
Let me ask you, when the pandemic hit, Michael, what changed between you two during the pandemic?
I think the biggest change during pandemic was everybody being closer together. Our daughter was forced to be homeschooled. We shut our offices down. It really brought us together, and we really just spent a lot of time together, whether it was cooking at the house, whether it was going to the grocery store together, who could find toilet paper somewhere, just, little things like that. But the same things that everybody in America and the rest of the world were going through, we were kind of doing together.
Okay, so you guys are starting to feel feelings for each other. First of all, how does that feel? You're like, oh my gosh, the chemistry's back. And then how did London feel about all this?
We just picked up where we left off and swept the negative energy away and started fresh. We're older, we've learned so much about each other, about life, about having kids. London at first wasn't necessarily sure, because she had adjusted, and I think we had to show her. So we worked really hard to show her how good it can be, because we're together, we're a family. We gave her family back.
It's so nice to hear something positive blossoming out of the ground that is COVID, because so many bad things have happened for so many people. What do you guys both say if I asked you, what does love in COVID mean to you?
I think COVID or not COVID, we would have ended up together, is my feeling. I feel like even leading up into COVID, I had really strong feelings for Valerie, and I love her more than anything. And, I think that it would have happened, but COVID kind of sped things up a little bit.
We weren't sure what to make of it. We were just sort of finding peace with each other, saying, listen, if this is what it comes down to, the three of us, then we need to make it the best it can be. And we're a really good strength together, so let's take care of our little girl and let's do it together.
Wow, you guys gave me such heart bubbles. So everyone out there watching, just understand that, look right in front of you and be grateful for what you have. I think that's a really important lesson for right now. But for you two, the love bubbles are bursting. Thank you for taking the time, Valerie and Michael. It was such a pleasure. And please tell London I say hi. She has two awesome, awesome, loving parents. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.